Hello, I'm Dale Petronk. I had my Anschutz 1761 MSR out to the range today. I wanted to test Lapua long range and SK long range match in the wind to see how they performed. The wind was blowing between 5 and 20 miles an hour. It was swirling coming from a number of directions. So it was a great day to see how well they would perform, as well as how well they performed in the wind relative to one another. I took my Anschutz out. My Anschutz is a 1761 MSR, as I mentioned. It's got a Sinclair front bag rider. I used my Bald Eagle front rest with a bag on it, as well as a Protector number 13 rear bag sitting on a bag rider that is designed to take the cast off out of the stock, out of the formula of shooting from the bench. I was shooting off a wood bench at 50 yards. You'll see in the videos and in this video, you'll see targets blow off. You'll see a number of things occur because of the wind today. So it was a really good test to see how well they performed. In general, what you will find is that today with my Anschutz shooting, I started with Lapua long range. The first target was the worst target of the day, and I think that was me. Previously shooting with Lapua long range on a decent day, I had a score of 1800 and a 1950 with that same batch of ammo. Today I had a 1485 with 4Xs and a 1925 with 10Xs. And the only difference between the first and the second target is I became more used to the wind overshooting the first target. You'll see that reflected when we get to the SK long range match as well. When I was shooting the SK long range match, previously I had a score of 1660 on a good day. Having some experience now on this day in this wind, the first target with the SK long range match was 1750 with 4Xs, and the second target was 1605 with 2Xs. Now, the thing that's impressive to me is that the Lapua long-range match tends to perform much better, although you wouldn't know that today with that first target. So when you look at the averages, they're pretty average or compatible with one another. However, the thing that stands out is the number of X's with the Lapua long range. With 14 X's total across two targets, that's certainly substantially higher than the 6 that we see with SK long range match, and I think that has to do with that issue. The other thing you'll notice is that there's a number of 10s with the SK long range match that are not apparent on the Lapua long range. So even when there's a flyer, if you will, the flyer on the SK long range match seems to be more extreme than the flyer on the Lapua long range. So that my conclusion at this point, or tentatively, is that I'm likely to see better performance with Lapua long range than I am with SK. However, both shoot reasonably well given the weather conditions that I was working with today. What will follow is a shooting video. If you have any questions, please let me know, and certainly may all your scores be X's. Have a great day.